Hello, good evening, and welcome to another HBCU Night. My name is Tanisha Nanton, and I am the enrollment coordinator at the University of the Virgin Islands on the Albert A. Sheen St. Croix campus. So today I'm gonna present to you guys and tell you a little bit about UVI and why it's home to a lot of students. First things first, the University of the Virgin Islands has two campuses. We have our Orville E. Kane campus on the St. Thomas Island, and then we have our Albert A. Sheen campus on the St. Croix Island. This is just an aerial view of both.
7-day access to the gym at no cost for me. UVI is for me. And you want to look like this? UVI is for you.
You're listening to WUBI 1090 AM. As a communications major, I couldn't ask for anything better. Our very own radio station, WUBI 1090 AM. This is my classroom.
Attending UBI and living on campus is a perfect combination. Classes, library, everything's just a walk away. Plus, look at where I live. I couldn't ask for more. UBI is for you.
Basketball, my passion, was my passport to UVI. I quickly learned to apply my passion to my academics. I had a lot of great moments in this building, but the greatest will be in me when I get my degree. If I can do it, you can do it too.
As a business student, I needed to gain real-world experience. Interning here has given me that opportunity. It has also given me a new perspective on running a business. Imagine that the CEO and I are on a first-name basis. These types of relationships can only help me in the future. And this was all made possible by the University of the Virgin Islands.
I'm not only the leader of the three-time Road March Champ Spectrum Band and the music teacher at the Buccaneer Junior High School, I'm also an alumnus of UVI. UVI has provided me with a first-class education and musical expertise. Getting a degree is the way to go. UVI is for you.
There are grants, there are scholarships, there are loans, and there are work study opportunities. Plus, there is a tuition management payment plan. We at UVI are here to help you finance your education. UVI is for you.
It's a fact that men who graduate from college have a greater chance to reach their full potential and contribute to their society.
It's also a fact that men who graduate from college earn more. Brothers with a Cause was designed specifically to provide the tools and support necessary to help young men like you graduate from college. UVI is for you.
Thank you. So those are just some ways that UVI is definitely for you. UVI offers, we have our schools and colleges, and we have it broken down with our different degree majors and programs of interest. For the School of Business, I've listed the majors below. We have a Bachelor's of Business Administration in Management, Accounting, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Marketing, or Information Systems and Technology. We also offer a Business Administration with a concentration in Finance. We offer a Bachelor's of Science in Maritime Management and a Master's of Arts in Business Administration. Our College of Science and Mathematics majors are below. We have an Associate of Applied Science and Process Technology. We have an Associate of Science in Computer Science or Physics. We have a Bachelor's of Arts in Biology, Chemistry, Marine Biology, or Mathematics. We also offer a Bachelor's of Science in Applied Mathematics. This can be done as just applied mathematics, or you can participate in our dual degree engineering program, which is associated with this particular major. We offer biology, chemistry, computer science, our interdisciplinary studies, which allows students an opportunity to kind of mix different interests that they may have in the science and math fields and create their very unique degree. And so if the degrees that we listed, if you're not really sure about if you're interested in those, but you do have an interest in the different science and math degrees that were listed, then you can kind of merge a degree and make a unique degree specific to your interests. Of course, we offer marine biology on our St. Thomas campus, right next to the beach. We have our own docking station with our own boats to do research, mathematics or physics. And we do offer a master's in marine and environmental science. So you can start your degree in marine biology and go all the way up to your master's. Another thing that's offered from our College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, we offer an Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, a Bachelor's of Arts in Communication, Criminal Justice, English, Humanities, Interdisciplinary Studies. It's the same as the Bachelor's of Science offered under our College of Science and Mathematics. The only difference is this is more unique to students who are interested in our liberal arts program to create, once again, another degree that's unique and special to you. We offer our music education, psychology, social science, or social work. Our newly created degree is our Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Dance, Music Performance, or Theater. We offer a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice or Psychology, and a Master's of Arts in Social Work, Psychology, or Public Administration. We have a School of Nursing, and we offer a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Our nursing program is really, really awesome. It's a very rigorous program, and I would say the students who graduate are more prepared to take the NCLEX exam, which is done before you can be a registered nurse. For last year, for our graduation, our students, from the students who graduated last year, we had a 100% pass rate for our NCLEX exam. So the students are very well prepared in the School of Nursing program here at UVI. Our very new, like a baby, School of Agriculture, very, very new school. Started recently, I think last year was when we really opened it up. We currently offer a certificate in agriculture business and agrotourism. And coming soon, we will be offering a associate's program and a bachelor's degree program. And we will also include other certificate programs in agroforestry, animal science, agriculture, cannabis social science, horticulture, and general agriculture, We're going to offer an Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science, Agroecology, Agriculture Business, Cannabis Biotechnology, Cannabis Social Science, General Agriculture, Horticulture, and Regulatory Science. We're going to offer bachelor's degree programs in agriculture business / economics, agroecology, animal science, general agriculture, horticulture, and regulatory science. And last, but definitely not least, we have a School of Education, and the majors are as follows: an Associate of Arts in Inclusive Early Childhood Education, a Bachelor's of Arts in Elementary Education or Inclusive Early Childhood Education, and a Master's of Arts in Educational Leadership or School Counseling. So it really, we here at UVI, you'll see a lot of times we make little adjustments to our majors. It may be a bachelor's at first, but then we make it more specific. We're always looking to improve our majors because we want to make sure that our graduates go out and they're actually able to be successful. We don't want you to go out to the working community and be unprepared. So we definitely always look to upgrade and enhance our teaching methods and our curriculum so that it matches what is expected of recruits, when you graduate. And so you'll definitely see that at UVI. We're always looking to add more programs, but of course, we're making sure that that the interest is there and it's needed. We had an associate's program for nursing, but we noticed that a lot of students were just coming back, and so we had to enhance it to just the bachelor's program, as well as for our business programs. We saw that more students, more employers were looking for students with the bachelor's degree. We went ahead and we made some updates to the program as well. UVI ever growing. We have a UVI online program, and the schools and colleges, for now, we only offer majors in the School of Business. We offer a Bachelor's of Arts in Management and Accounting, a Master's of Business and Administration, a Master's of Arts in Leadership. We also offer degrees in College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, an Associate's of Arts in Criminal Justice, and a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice. Please know that our online program, how we have it set up, it's completely separate from the on-ground program. So we don't, at this point, we're not letting students switch between on-ground, online, on-ground. If you start in online, you're gonna continue throughout. The curriculum for our Bachelor's of Arts in Management or accounting degree, it's different from the ones that we offer on the on-ground campus. So we tell students, if you're going to do online and, you work with your admissions counselor or an advisor to really help you plan a course of study. And we know that things change and we do adjust, and you can transfer to online or on ground. But we do have, for students, our students, especially if you're locally and you know that you just want to do online because maybe you're doing online because of COVID-19 and right now you're still unsure, but you eventually want to transfer on ground, it's best to speak with an advisor, an admissions counselor like myself, before making that decision. One of the things that really, it's like a well-kept secret, but it's something that a lot of our students really enjoy about UVI is our special programs. We offer a lot of special programs, and the awesome thing about it is because we're a small university, there's less competition to get into these programs. So had you attend a larger institution where there's 100 or 200 students applying for a special program, this is different. You're just gonna really be competing with 50 students, 20 students, sometimes. I've even joined programs when I was a student where there was only 5 people competing. So it really increases your chances for being able to participate in these programs. So one of the programs that we offer is the National Student Exchange Program, NSC for short. Our NSC program allows students to have an experience at different institutions who participate in this program throughout the US, Canada, Guam, Puerto Rico. We also have a partnership in Denmark that allows students to have an experience. Now, if you are selected for this program, you work with an advisor to select courses to take at the other institutions. And you can attend for a semester or a year at another school. You can either do one semester at one school or 2 semesters at 2 different schools, or 1 year at one school. And then when you transfer back to UVI, all the credits that you take, of course, once it's a passing grade, will be accepted at UVI. So it allows students to have an experience. As a college student, you don't want to just say that I just took classes and that's all I did. You want to participate in programs because it allows you to network with different students and to get to learn different experiences to help you become more independent, and more worldly. So these programs are definitely for that. We participate in the Thurgood Marshall College Fund program. This allows our students to attend a conference held in Washington with other HBCU schools, and they meet with Fortune 500 companies such as Apple, Google, Microsoft, and you actually get to apply for jobs. Sometimes students have internships through this conference. You can probably meet, a CEO or some headhunter that's large in the company, and this event is targeted to help you improve your skills. There are different sessions that are held, but definitely you get to receive scholarships, job opportunities, and internships through this program. We have our Research Initiative for Scientific Enhancement, our RISE program, and the Maximizing Access to Research Careers MARC program. These two programs are specifically for our students majoring in our science and math. This program helps you throughout your also for like psychology as well. It allows you to basically do research while you're a student. And for most students, for these majors and these fields that you're interested in, a lot of times employers want to see that you've been doing research. It allows you to stay current on new and changing markets, and it allows you to do better in your classwork. These programs allow students to get stipends or scholarships throughout the semester, and for sometimes you're even helped and assisted in getting jobs throughout the summer. Students do research and they actually go out and participate in different competitions in the US mainland, and they come back, and it's awesome because you feel like a true scientist, and it helps you learn about research. And you get to work with a mentor on their research as well. We have our UVI Passport to the World. This UVI Passport to the World is an initiative that was started. It's for our students, our alums, and also our friends of the community. This allows students, whoever's participating, to travel around the world in a group, UVI group. And so they've been to different places. They went to India, China, they went to South Africa. And they have another trip planned for 2022. So it's a really exciting group. We have the Washington Centers program. This program is an internship program during the summer, and it allows our students to work in Washington during the summer as an intern. And it's paid, and so it's a really good experience to have. There's a course that's given sometimes during this internship, and most students, especially if you're a business student, they get it transferred back to receive credit. We offer the Golden Key International Honor Society, just like the Golden Key Honor Society that's offered in high school, but it's now on an international level at a college university level. We have our 13D Student Entrepreneurship Competition. This competition is the best. It is for students of, you have to be a student, and it's any major or discipline, and it allows you, if you have an idea, if you have a business plan, or just a simple idea, and you thought this would be unique, this would be awesome if I could create it. This competition allows you to compete with other students who have similar, or well, not similar, but different ideas and businesses that are unique and that are needed for the community. Allows you to compete against these students, and at the end there are different prizes that students win. There are 3 prizes, excuse me, you can win to help you get your business started and up and, off the ground. And you get to work with a mentor throughout the competition, so that even if you don't win the competition, that you can at least help build and develop your business plan, so that hopefully in the future, you can actually go and get funding and, go to someone else to pitch the program, and you'll be more prepared. But it's a very, very wonderful program, and it's for businesses in the Virgin Islands, for ideas or businesses that will help the Virgin Islands. We offer our early medical school selection program. This program allows students to basically transition into the medical school program at Boston University. I spoke with the coordinator of this program, and she said that students don't realize how difficult it is to apply to medical school, and so most students try to go through these transitional programs at different universities, so that it's easier for them to get into medical school. So this allows students to actually, while you're a student obtaining your bachelor's degree, your undergraduate degree, that you're able to take classes at Boston universities during the summer, and you build up your credits and you take classes. And then when you're finished with your degree at UVI and you graduate, you can basically you apply to the Boston University. Of course, that's already being done while you're a student, an undergraduate student. And the coordinator here at UVI actually assists you with the process. And then it's an easy transition to get in. And of course, as I said before, in the summer, you're going to be taking classes at Boston University. So you're going to get familiar with the campus. You're going to get familiar with, the professors and the coordinator over there, so that when you do graduate and you go over there, it's not like you're seeing things for the first time. We have a 3-2 dual degree engineering program. This program is another amazing program. It's basically where you obtain 2 degrees when you're finished. You attend UVI for 3 years, and then you transfer to one of our partner institutions in the mainland. And when you're finished, you have a BS in applied mathematics from UVI, and then your engineering degree at the other institution. So you do 3 years at UVI and 2 years at the partner institution. And then when you're finished, it's just 5 years and you have 2 degrees. And if you're interested in engineering, then you know that having that applied mathematics background is definitely something that will make your resume pop, make it stand out, because a lot of employers like to see that applied mathematics background for engineers. So that's something that's a really awesome program that UVI has. We have a UVI hackathon. This allows students, is another competition that allows students to develop apps. And they have different prizes for the winners as well, 3 place as well. And I know for the first place winner, they get to work with a mentor to further develop their app and make it successful. So this is a really, really good program that's offered. The competition is usually offered on Saturday to allow students to really focus, and it's really intense. It's a really good program. We have our study abroad program. This allows students to travel to different countries around the world. Usually, if you need to take your foreign language credits, your Spanish, your French, you know, you can go to another country. Once you're approved for this program, you work with your advisor to get the approved classes that you can take at the other institution and have it transferred back to UVI. And lastly, we have our UVI president for a day. This is by far the best program for some students. It allows you to switch places with our president, Dr. David Hall, and you get to do all of the things, you get to have his responsibilities for a day. And then he switches place with you and gets to do all of the things that you would have to do on that day. So if you guys switch on Wednesday and Wednesday is your busiest class load, then that is awesome for you, because that means that the president will have to do your homework. He would have to take your quiz or whatever, and then you get to be in his meetings. You get to have your voice heard from our, community members and higher ups. And it's really cool because you also get a scholarship of $1,000 at the end. But even regardless of the scholarship, just once you switch with the president is always going to know your name. So I think that's cool, because if ever there's an issue, you know the president. You can contact the president and get your issues handled. So some of the advantages of attending UVI is we're affordable. We're definitely affordable. The undergraduate tuition and fees per year is about $14,496. Room and board per year is approximately $9,900. And our graduate tuition and fees is approximately $13,738. Now for room and board, the amount that we listed was the highest that you can possibly pay. There are cheaper room and board listed for UVI, but of course we're gonna go with the highest, just so that you can calculate according to what you may choose. We are a historically Black college or university, and we are the only HBCU in the Caribbean. So that's very, very unique about UVI. We are a land grant institution. So we conduct a lot of research in our agriculture experiment station. We do a lot of research on plants. We do research on farm animals, and not research on farm animals, and how they're growing, what they're eating, how much wool they're producing. We have a partnership with USDA where we do research on different crops. And so sometimes when you pass for the St. Croix campus specifically, you can see crops, high for 1 week, and then the next week you pass and it's completely gone. And we cannot sell the produce that we make. It's supposed to, since it's for research, and it's usually given out for free to the community. So that's another awesome thing that we participate in. We are a test optional university. So the SAT and ACT test is optional for admissions. We do suggest and encourage you to submit those results if you took the test. But if you didn't take it, it's optional. We're not gonna say you're denied, your application is incomplete because you didn't submit it. We don't look at it at all for that. It is used later on when you're admitted during registration. It's used to say if you are eligible to take college level English and math courses. If you did not submit your scores, or your scores were below the requirements for UVI, you can actually take a placement test. And a lot of students prefer the placement test because they say it's a little bit easier than the SAT or ACT. So it allows you. And of course, you can say you don't want to take the SAT, ACT, or the placement test, but you will be placed in remedial courses for English and math because we need to make sure that you're prepared. We hate when our students are struggling in classes, you know, and especially as freshman students, you know, a lot of times you come in and it's a lot to transition, so you may be shy. So we have a lot of things in place to help and make sure that you are ready and prepared for college level work. The St. Thomas campus is located on the beach. It has their own dock and research boats. So for marine biology program, of course, it's research in the water. And so you see students doing research all the time on the boat. There's a class that's a scuba diving class. There's a swimming class, you know, and so it makes things a little bit interesting, definitely. We do not require an application fee for new undergraduate students. There's only a $25 application fee for the graduate applicants, okay? And of course, as I said before, there's less competition in getting into special programs because we are a small university. And there is a small class size. So typically, prior to COVID, there was about 22, 25 students in a class. Your professors definitely know your name. Now, you know, since we're in the COVID-19 era, we have actually, you know, lowered our class sizes because we want to make sure that our students are safe, and we've taken every precaution to make sure that everyone, you know, at a correct distance from each other. But your professors definitely know your name, and it's a really, really unique experience because you get to, you know, if you're shopping for students who are living in the dorms, or if you're living just off campus, you know, you get to be in the market and you can see your professors, you know, and, you know, professors don't really pass you straight, maybe unless you've been harassing them. But yeah, you definitely get to meet with your professors, and they have different scheduled office times, but you would find that, you know, you have a better interaction since it's a smaller class size. And I will say that the atmosphere for both St. Thomas and St. Croix is a little bit different. So you would see St. Croix is a little bit more laid back, and St. Thomas is our main campus, and that's where a lot of people from the mainland, US mainland, travel to. So it's a little bit more sociable, I would say. But all in all, our students is what really make our campus. And so if we have a lot of students that come from Argentina for a semester, then you're gonna probably see more Latin nights or cultural events centered around them, because maybe that's something that they created so that students can get to know them. And so we're student specific, and they really create the activities that are held on our campus. So that's a lovely, lovely thing.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think. At UVI, the professors are closer than you think. At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
So some frequently asked questions: does your institution offer federal financial aid for their students? Yes, we definitely offer financial aid and other institutional scholarships. Please know that our scholarship season is during the spring semester, January through May. And so that's when you can really apply for our scholarships. and our scholarship application that we give to students for our institutional scholarship. It's just a page long. And the cool thing about that application is it puts you towards numerous scholarships, not just one. I know usually sometimes you have to apply for each specific scholarship that's offered at a university or in general, but this one is just one application and it matches you to all scholarships that you're eligible to receive. Are you required to attend both campuses? No. It is your option to switch between campuses, St. Croix and St. Thomas. Sometimes students say that, they start off in St. Croix or they start off in St. Thomas, but then they transfer back and forth like just once, just to get an experience of how the other campus is. But typically, whatever campus you start off on, that's the one you're gonna finish. That's the one you're gonna graduate. That's the one you're gonna stay throughout your 4 years here. And students, some degrees that we offer, it is offered specifically only on the St. Thomas campus. And in a case like that, students can start on the St. Croix campus, but you will eventually have to transfer to our Orville E. Keene St. Thomas campus, okay? If I graduate from UVI, can my degree be used on the mainland? Yes. We are accredited by the Commission on Higher Education of the Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools. This accrediting body is in the US mainland. So our students get degrees from UVI and they can travel anywhere and use it, and as I said before, everything that's done in UVI, it's well calculated to make sure that you're successful when you go out in the world. And so you do internships, you have to do research. We make sure that we're producing the best possible graduates. Does UVI offer certificate programs? Yes, we do. We offer agricultural, business, agrotourism, applied computer science technology, broadcast communication, early childhood, entrepreneurship, music industry, psychology with a concentration in human development, secondary teaching, teaching English as a second language. Any questions? If you guys have any questions for anything that I've discussed today, I know it's been a lot. Definitely the contact information for the admissions office and our financial aid office is listed below. And you can also check for the contact information in the description box below. So definitely, we want to hear from you. I want to thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate the time. And know for sure, you guys, check in the description box. We want to hear your questions. No question is a stupid question. No question. So students tell me that all the time. I have a question, it may be stupid. I've had students ask, how do you get from St. Croix to St. Thomas? Is there a bridge? That's not a stupid question. If you're raised in the States where there's big cities and they're connected by bridges, or roads, you don't know. And so, no, it's not. It's two separate islands, and you either take a boat or you take a plane or a seaplane, and that's how we travel from island to island. And so definitely, you guys, if you are interested in the University of the Virgin Islands, reach out. Once again, my name is Tanisha Nanton. I am the enrollment coordinator, and I appreciate your time here at HBCU Night. Once again, check in the description box. Thank you guys so much.